Will Tariq and Effie be able to build a real relationship, or will Diana ruin that? Come on, you guys. Have I ever let anybody have a real relationship? Don't I always mess them up? I mean, Ghost and Angela were really in love. Did that work out? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm cynical about love. Probably cynical. Trying to get better about it, though.
She was wearing a wire when she met you. She got you on tape with Brayden.
How you know this?
Tariq told me.
So he knows and he's letting us ride.
Yeah.
But you're not, though.
Okay, you and Tariq, you guys can trust me.
Me and that boy trust a little bit differently. Get in the car.
See the smoke in the air. Then I came back to my senses.
Did everything you could despite her wearing a wire on you.
Effie, Lauren would have still been alive if she hadn't met me, right?
You're not alone, okay?
I don't want Yasmin to end up like Raina. Me being around her isn't the best way to protect her.
I tried to New Haven's getting to be such.
But then you should do something about that. You know, Stansfield, they got a nice robotics program. Just saying. You drive safe, right? Maybe when you get there. We do whatever it takes to get the things back that we've lost.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. And today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3. What's next for your girl, Effie? Yes, that is the topic of discussion. You already know we got to talk about your girl, Effie. And if you haven't seen it, check out my last video. I dropped the What's Next for Kane. And also, I dropped the What's Next for Tariq as well last week. We're just going to continue to get ready for the next upcoming season. Break down the What's Next for all these characters in the Power universe this month. So I want you guys to leave those predictions and everything down below. But man, Effie, she had a hell of a season, right? She had a hell of a season. She got a big secret. She got a secret to tell Tariq, or a secret to continue to keep from him. And that is the truth of what happened to Lauren. So we're going to talk about that in this video. We know in season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost, Effie, she got real close to Tariq. That was one of the things that I would say was a big surprise, because we know Effie has screwed him over in the past. But this time around, Effie managed to get real close to him, because we know Tariq was going through a lot. When Tariq got locked up, he felt like Effie was the only one that was down for him. And he opened up a lot to her, letting her know certain things that normally he wouldn't even tell anybody, right? But in season 2, he definitely opened up to her, and he expressed how he really felt. Was it a mistake? I would say yes, but I guess in Tariq's perspective, he felt like Effie was the only one that was looking out. At the end of the day, we know it was some consequences of those actions, right? Now, we do know in season 2 that Effie and Diana, they got real close. You know what I'm saying? Real close. And we know that Effie told Diana, don't mess around with Tariq. Make sure you don't let him clap those cheeks. Whatever you do, stay away from him. You don't want to deal with nobody like that. Now, I believe Effie was trying to help out Diana, because we know what time it is when we're talking about Tariq. And I also believe that Effie, you know, it was a little bit of jealousy there. She wants Tariq for herself. She has feelings for Tariq. But as I told you, she really wanted to help Diana out, because she feels like it's not, you know, really worth it messing around with someone like Tariq, because she knows what, you know, Tariq's going to bring to the table and what could happen if Diana was to do that. But we know Diana still got her cheeks clapped and hooked up with Tariq. And I cannot wait to see how Effie is going to respond once she finds out the truth about Tariq and Diana messing around, especially after she told her not to do it, and make sure whoever she messes with is someone that she actually likes, which we know Diana actually does like Tariq, which is going to be, you know, some issues in this next season, in my opinion. It's going to cause some issues, at least. Now, also what we saw in season 2 from Effie, she had a bond with Kane. She decided to let Kane know the truth about what Lauren was doing, and, you know, she protected him. Now, she also went out her way to make sure Brayden finished the job. Now, Brayden was not going to finish the job. He was going to let Lauren go. Effie decided to take matters into her own hands, and she made sure Lauren did not make it. So we know in season 3, this is what we're waiting on. We're waiting to see what's going to happen when Tariq finds out the truth of what Effie did to Lauren. So this is what we're waiting on. At the same time, we know that Tariq doesn't even know Effie had anything to do with it, and Brayden is lying as well. So this whole secret that Effie is keeping eventually is going to get out there, because we know in Power they cannot keep secrets at all, right? Now on season 3, I'm expecting Effie to continue to get close to the Tejada family, whether it's messing around with Kane as far as just talking business. I mean, some of you guys say Kane and Effie are going to hook up. I don't know about all that, but I do know Effie and Kane probably want to work together. She's going to continue to get close because that's what she does. She was getting close to Monet Tejada last season. Monet realized that Effie was ahead of the game and that Effie had a lot of experience, so she gave Effie that respect. And in season 3, I think she will continue to do it. We also have to remember that Courtney Kemp did state that in season 3, we should be seeing more of Effie's background story along with Davis McLean. So by saying that, that means we should get a little bit more intel of who Effie really is. We know in the last season, Effie didn't really want to talk about her family. It seems like she has some issues with them. So hopefully we get a little bit more, story about them and why she doesn't have the best relationship with her family. But we do know it's some issues and drama going on, and hopefully we get to see it. Now, as far as the whole secret getting out, we know it's going to happen. And Effie's relationship with Tariq will be at risk when he finds out the truth. Now, the fans want to know what Tariq is going to do to Effie once he does find out what she potentially did to Lauren. Lauren, the girl that Tariq loved. And I'm not making this up. I mean, he said it out his own mouth, right? So he was in love with Lauren, and Effie decided to get rid of her. And this is one of the things that the fans want to know about. They want to know what Effie really did, how she set everything up. We didn't see no blood. We didn't see this. We didn't see that. We want to know more details about that. So I'm thinking in season 3, we get a little bit more intel on that, of what happened after Effie pulled off with Lauren unconscious. Something definitely went down. We need to know some answers, right? And when Tariq finds out, I would not be surprised if he cuts all ties off with Effie. Now, Effie stated she did what she had to do, giving intel up to Kane. She says she did it because Lauren is a rat. She's a snitch. We cannot have nobody like that around. And eventually, somebody like Lauren could expose all of us. She's a liability, and she had to go. But see, I think it's more to that. Yes, Lauren did, what she did last season or whatever, but I believe it's more to it. I believe Effie has some jealousy issues. She wants Tariq to herself, plain and simple. That's just my opinion. This is one of the reasons why she told Diana to stay away from Tariq. Yes, she wanted to help her, but at the same time, she doesn't want nobody else with Tariq when she's around. She wants Tariq to herself. And for Lauren to go out there, be working with the boys, that was all the motive that Effie needed. She said, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. This girl out here working with the feds, wearing a wire, that's all I need to get. That's all I need to go ahead and take her out myself. And that's exactly what Effie went out there and did, right? So these are just some of the things that Effie is willing to do to keep Tariq to herself, in my opinion. She is showing you that she wants him no matter what. And if you are a threat to her, she's going to take you out. Now, they kind of hinted at Effie coming to Stansfield last season. Tariq and her had that conversation at the end of the season finale. And Effie is like, man, I'm tired of the drive or whatever. And this is where Tariq tells her, it's a great robotics program at Stansfield. So in season 3, I would not be surprised if we see Effie being there as a full-time student. I mean, I guess it will make sense, but then again, we just don't know how they're going to write it out. Now, at the end of the day, we know Tariq is going to have to make a choice. Does he want to take out Effie? Does he want to continue to work with Effie based on what she's done with Lauren? Because we know he's going to find out. Will he accept the fact that it's just the principles of Lauren and what she did, and this is the lifestyle, she has to be, taken out. Tariq knows things like this have to happen or will happen to people like Lauren when they're doing things that she did. But like I told you guys, he loved Lauren, so in his eyes, the rules may be a little bit different, but he should understand the principle. This is why he tried to protect Lauren and get her up out of there in a safe way. But we know that did not plan out the way that he wanted it to because of Brayden and, of course, Effie. Things definitely changed. And once he finds out, man, I cannot wait to see his reaction to everything. At the end of the day, whether Tariq wants to work with Effie or not, whether he wants to be with her at a serious level, I always told you guys, Effie can never be trusted. Ever since the OG Power, you know what I'm saying? I always stated, no matter what, he can never trust this girl, because when it's all said and done, Effie's going to do what's best for Effie. And if she has to, double cross Tariq, she would do it. She already proved that to us in the original Power. I don't care what she said or why she did it. She still did it. And if she does it once, she would definitely do it again. Trust me. And, some things about Effie we don't know about. Everybody still wants to know who she was working for, who was her plug, and all this different, fan theories that we want to know. I mean, as I told you guys, Courtney Kemp did state that we should be seeing some more of Effie's backstory in season 3. I hope that is the case. We need to see a little bit more about her and why she is the way she is. She does have some family issues that needs to be addressed in the next upcoming season, and hopefully we get to see them. But you guys leave your theories, predictions. Leave it all down below. How do you see it playing out when it comes to your girl, Effie? Do you believe she's going to make it? Do you believe Tariq is going to take her out when he finds out the truth? He's going to be upset. He's going to be upset at Effie and also Brayden for not letting him know the truth that Effie, she swooped up Lauren, and of course, she's out of there. And, once he does find out that truth, I told you guys he's going to have to make a decision. What will that decision be? I cannot wait. Now, you guys make sure you watch the Crew Has It podcast. Gianni and your boy Michael Randy Jr., they dropped episode 1 last week. Now, I believe this week's episode, they're going to have your girl, Alex Dupree, that plays Effie. She's supposed to be on this next upcoming episode. So get ready for it, man. I believe they end up hitting #1 podcast on Apple Music or Apple Video, whatever, for TV shows and podcasts. So that's great news. I mean, this was only 1 episode and they already took over that quick. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in this next one. So you guys make sure you check it out. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch you on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.